What's up with y'all good people? Remember me? It's me again, the third generation Raider, coming at you live and direct again. Ah man, for the third generation Raider report. All I can say is to start off, I'm sorry y'all. Auntie took the camera to Florida last year and lost the camera. So I think I told you guys on my last episodes that she was gonna take the camera off. There would be no show, but you know it is what it is. A lot of other malfunctions was happening. I would have came to y'all much earlier, but you know it just didn't work out like that. So I'm back, here to still discuss these Raiders. It's Saturday right now. It's I think September 26th. Tomorrow we got a game September 27th. So just a little bit just about the entire off season and things that shaped up to now. Obviously, a lot of fuss was made about drafting Darius Hayward-Bay at the number 7 slot. I mean, I thought we were gonna take an offensive lineman, but it is what it is. Getting Greg Ellis, I know, jolted a lot of energy into the organization, and I'm very happy that he's here because he has better leadership and he's not a one-dimensional player at the left defensive end spot. Apparently, right before the season started, we got Richard Seymour in a trade from the Patriots, which seems to be paying big dividends off of the team. I'm very excited about having this guy here for the next 4 or 5 years, seeing if he can really lead this defense down the road that we all hope he can lead us to. It was a tough offseason, being 5-11 again and having 10 or more losses for, I don't know, 6 years in a row. It's quite embarrassing. So we gonna try to hold on, try to hold down the fort. I think we have a good defense now with Seymour coming in with his versatility. You'll allow at times for Trevor Scott to come in the game and be at the right defensive end. And as Al Davis said, not get beat up so much against the run. Because Derek Burgess, Al admissions in the press conference, he would play that left defensive end spot and would just get torn up. And that's a guy you cannot afford to be weak against the run as your left defensive end because he goes up against the right tackle. A lot of times tight end lines up on that side. So I think we've improved in that area. Gerard Warren and Tommy Kelly are back, and this goes against the credit of Richard Seymour. When you have a guy like that, it takes the pressure off a lot of other guys to do so much, and maybe that'll help out the linebackers to be able to fill in some gaps and make some plays. Well, the first game of the year, you guys know what happened. We saw it on Monday night. Raising throwback unis. It was a pretty good game. Felt like we messed up on the first drive. Jamarcus on an interception. People are going to blame on the rookie, but I'm not going to blame on the rookie because the dude is a rookie. And it looked like Jamarcus just made a bad pass. The excuses for Jamarcus are not going to work for me anymore. I think he's a cool guy. He doesn't seem like a stuck on himself type of guy. He's just so laid back where you almost think he's, carefree about it, but I don't think he's carefree. He's just not in that man's demeanor. Be all raw like Gannon. So anyways, that first game, I thought Mario Henderson and Chris Morris played spectacularly, considering how they basically are nobodies in most of the football world, and they come in and shut down Pro Bowl talents like Sean Merriman and Jamal Williams is real encouraging. I also like to really commend Michael Huff. The first game, he got in on 2 turnovers. I've bashed the guy hard on the computer, and just on the streets, if everybody has ever heard me talk about him. So he looked good. Obviously, the Lewis Murphy touchdown and then the first half getting overturned killed a lot of momentum, and San Diego was able to tie the game apart before the half. So instead of being up 14-7, maybe 14-10, there's a tie 10-10, and they blow the game late in the game because they really should have won it, but some defensive lapses, it happens. The team was real upset, and the great thing was, a few days later, I'm at the Chili's over there at Bayfront. I meet the one and only Thomas Howard, real cool brother. I don't know what he was getting to eat, but he talked to me for about 15 minutes. We chopped it up, bigger than I thought he was, and you know, tells me about his dad, always talking trash to him about the Raiders because he's admin for the Chiefs, and he was telling me the Chiefs would be a big rivalry game. It was gonna be a tough game because it's always crazy there. The Raiders from the town, and he was right. We've seen the Raiders win 13-10. I'm just gonna say Jamarcus, that had to be the worst game I've ever seen from a quarterback, except probably when David Carr beat us in 2006, like -5 passing yards. So I was happy to get the win. Put it that way. We didn't run the ball well. I mean, they're stacking 9 people in the box because they just don't believe Jamarcus Russell beat you one-on-one. That's saying a lot. And now the Chiefs defense is that overly talented. Yeah. So I mean, we pulled out the win. Michael Huff came up big. Again, he's just making people like me eat crow. And that's really good to know that Huff may have arrived in his 4th year. It's only been 2 games, but we're gonna see. So, 13-10, big win on the road. Now you got Denver coming in 2-0. It's gonna be hostile in Oakland. So I'm gonna talk about that part number 2. So check me out, y'all. I'm Third Generation Raider. Be back to you in a quick second. All right.